The basic idea is simple. Every non-incarcerated adult citizen gets a monthly check from the government. Other safety net programs are jettisoned to help pay for the Mincome, and poverty is eliminated. We tend to think of poverty, homelessness, despair as inevitable, but the Mincome makes you realize in a country as rich as ours, we allow those outcomes as a choice.
Well, sounds simple enough. I mean, what could be wrong with this idea? We are back with Fox News contributor Charles Krauthammer. I listened to that and I'm thinking, well, that is just impossible. What goes through your mind?
Well, it proves that there's nothing new under the sun. This idea was actually an idea proposed by Milton Friedman, one of the great conservative economists, 40 years ago. He called it the negative income tax. I remember it because when I was in college on a debate team, that was our topic for the whole year, the negative income tax. The idea is you abolish all other forms of welfare. So you got a big pot of money. And all you do, you make it real simple. Everybody files income tax. If you're under a certain level, the government will pay you. Now, conservatives looked at that and ultimately abandoned it. It probably was the only bad idea that Milton ever had in his life. So I'm not surprised that liberals are adopting it now. So actually, it creates essentially a really high marginal tax, a disincentive against work. Because in the absence of work, the government sends you a check. So if you start to work, you actually are losing the money that's coming. Other current ideas and forms of supporting the poor also is creating a disincentive. Welfare, food stamps, all of them. It's always a balance. You want to make sure nobody lives in destitution. On the other hand, the minute you pile on the benefits, you create a society of dependency. And that's really the case in Europe. You have long-term chronic people who are unemployed chronically, and that is because of they don't have a safety net. What they have is an entitlement state.